guys, I thought you might like to do a bit of Christmas planning with me. I'm going to be using my Christmas planner, the one that I've already done a flip through of, but I'll pop a link below in case any of you guys want to go and get it. And so I'm just looking at some tabs, and I'm going to tab up. Do I want to use shopping or baking or both or neither for my foodie section? This is like this is the dilemma, isn't it? The dilemma. Oh, do I use a different one? Oh, you guys, this is. Does anyone else have these like problems that aren't really problems? They're just like made up problems. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot. I do know I'm an idiot. I might just use a blank one and put food on it. And food / meals, and my pen is squeaky. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to look at the food today that we always basically eat the same stuff at Christmas. It doesn't really change, to be honest. We are pretty much creatures of habit. I don't know. I guess it's more like it's more tradition, shall we say, isn't it? More of a tradition aspect. On Christmas Eve, I don't actually cook at all, other than we make mince pies to leave out for Father Christmas, and we make a Yule log because my daughters don't like Christmas pudding, so we I don't know how many. It's the problem when you're just tabbing up one section. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. Because they'll be at different levels anyway, won't they? Because I'll have more than one. So I just used a bit of double-sided tape there on one of my tabs so that I can do a food section. There we go. Yeah, Christmas Eve I don't cook at all, other than like our family baking, because I just know, well, two reasons. One, I just know that we're going to be super busy. You know, we tidy up the house, we lay the table ready for Christmas Day, we bake the Yule log and the mince pies, as I said, and we watch films, and the day just kind of goes. And the last thing I want to do is spend loads of time in the kitchen, particularly when the Christmas day, the big day, is there's going to be loads of time in the kitchen. So on Christmas Eve, we tend to just have a buffet, and that's when we get out all the picky bits, all the nuts and nibbles, and we get out the crackers and the cheeses and the chutneys, and I buy loads of frozen food like sausage rolls and vol au vent, and you know, there's just, I don't buy vol au vents, we used to have them when I was a kid, but that kind of thing, like all the frozen picky things, I buy those and I just whack those in the oven and we leave them out. We do that at midday, and then they just basically like stay out, or I do put stuff back in the fridge so it doesn't go off, but like the premise is that Christmas Eve is basically like an all-day grazing opportunity. But Christmas Day, Christmas Day is different. So I'm going to plan what we're going to eat for Christmas Day, and then I will use the shopping list. So food to buy. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to find a paper clip, and I'm just going to clip these pages together. Look at those little candy canes. I'm going to clip these pages together so that, like that, so that I can easily just flip between the Christmas Day and the food to buy list. So for breakfast, we always have like croissants Again, that's something easy. We don't have those very often throughout the year at all. I buy them frozen, like the part baked ones, and just whack them in the oven because it's really nice and easy. Although sometimes I do make gingerbread granola, but that's not always any left by the time Christmas Day rolls around. So yeah, Christmas Day we usually have croissants. I'm writing in pencil, guys, because just in case I want to change my mind, and then I don't have to worry about if I've written in pen. Just purely because it is still only August, September, August, and things might change. They probably won't, but they might. I want to be a bit more fluid. But also, guys, if you write in pencil in your planner, you could always rub it out and use your planner again the next year, so you get a bit more life out of your planner. So croissants, pain au chocolat, and we usually have fruit juice. So John and I like orange juice, the girls like apple juice. That's pretty much it. Croissants, sometimes we have jam on them. To be quite frank, we don't I always cook these things because I like to try and instill traditions and memories, that kind of thing. But to be quite frank, the girls and us don't always eat all our breakfast because we've been so busy eating chocolates out of Christmas stockings that we've already opened. But I like to still do the breakfast anyway, as I said, for like the tradition and the memories. And also like we've got them for the next day, we'll eat, tub them up. So then we'll have, for our lunch, we'll have our roast. So I'm just going to write roast in there. And for tea, I don't do anything particular other than picky bits. So we'll have whatever's left from Christmas Eve. We'll have whatever's left from Christmas Eve. We'll perhaps have our Yule log. We'll have cold leftovers, that kind of stuff. Picky bits. Does anyone else call it picky bits? And we don't really host on Christmas Day. Christmas Day is usually just us as a close-knit family, which is just the way we like it, because the kids we can all just be in our pajamas and not worry about anything or times of anything, and the kids can just play with their toys and not have to worry about anything. So yeah, Christmas Day starters. I've got my recipes, and we usually try and keep it fairly simple. And so some years we've done a stuffed mushrooms, and other years we've done like an avocado salad and things, which I might do because and melon and avocado salad, because both of my girls, here we go, melon and avocado, because both of my girls really love melon, and one of them loves avocado. So I always know that that's going to get eaten, which is the most important thing, isn't it? Making sure that it gets eaten. Although I'm not it's Christmas. They can just gorge themselves on chocolate if they like on Christmas Day. That's just what being a kid is all about, I think, right, so I'm sorry, I'm just finding one of my other recipes. Okay, so I think we'll do that for starters this year. Then we'll have, we'll have melon and avocado salad. Then obviously main course would have a roast, but I also often make a chestnut and mushroom pie, and this is really good because you can make that the day before and it keeps lovely. It keeps really well for a few days actually in the fridge, and you can just slice it up and you can eat it cold as well. So that's really good to eat to make in advance, and then also you can have leftovers. So chestnut and mushroom pie. So desserts, John always likes a Christmas pudding. I don't, the girls don't. So we have Yule log. Okay, so then now I need to decant that into my shopping list, which I am actually going to do in pen, because I doubt that will really change. So I always put things, so I take it off the recipe, and I always put things on here that I'm likely to have, but I buy them anyway just to make sure that I've got them. So like olive oil or rapeseed oil, I often use these days. I'm pretty much gonna have one of those already in, but I make sure it's on my list to buy just to make sure, because like the sod's law is that you'd use it up that week or something and be complacent thinking, oh, I've got that, it's fine, and then haven't, you know. So yeah, I always put things on that I know I'm gonna need. So yeah, just gonna go ahead now and just from my recipes just put what I need on here. 100ml of red wine, but I might also just buy a big bottle because it's Christmas. We're not massive drinkers at all, but we do occasionally drink at Christmas. So I'll just put a red bottle of red wine on there, even though I only need 100ml, because it's probably going to get drunk over Christmas. I've got a squeaky pen. Okay, so that's my starters and like my main the pie ingredients. I don't know why I started on the right hand side and not the left hand side, but there we go. So yeah, I'm just going to write out my vegetables now. So John really likes parsnips, so we have parsnips. You got to have Brussels sprouts because it's Christmas. Carrots, potatoes. John has grown potatoes, but I'm putting them on the list anyway, just so that I make sure that they're covered. If the potatoes are ready to harvest and are good, then great, tick. If not, bye, tick. So parsnips, Brussels sprouts, carrots, potatoes, cauliflower, broccoli. I find it really interesting Christmas because everyone has something different. Like some people are like, we always have Yorkshire puddings with our roast at Christmas. Other people will be like, you don't have that unless you have roast beef. You know, I just find like traditions really interesting. And some people have peas, we don't. Some people have green beans, we don't. So it's just I just find that really interesting. So I'm going to put cranberry sauce down. Some years I make my own cranberry sauce, so I'm not sure this year, but I'm going to put cranberry sauce or cranberries on there, and then I can sort of decide nearer the time. So sometimes, so things like my olive oil, my chestnut puree, which you can usually buy in a can, cranberry sauce, which comes in a jar, those sort of things, I start adding those to my shopping every week now. From September through to Christmas, I add something every week, and I have a plastic box that I put in my pantry, and it just becomes the Christmas box. I put everything in there, and that way it just spreads the cost. And some things like cranberry sauce, things that are like very Christmassy, in previous years they've been known to sell out, and I've struggled to buy them. So yeah, I try and buy nice and early the things that will keep. Yeah, just to make sure that I've got them. So yeah, cranberry sauce, gravy, can't beat gravy, stuffing. We do often have roasts the rest of the year, and we usually buy Paxo, but at Christmas I try and buy something a bit more, something a bit nicer. So is that the main bulk? Need to put on the pain au chocolat. So like I can buy those because they're freezable. I can buy those really early. I can't even spell today. Croissants, OJ, AJ, apple juice, orange juice, So I've got breakfast down. So you see how I work. So I just think sometimes if I leave all of this till like nearer the time, I'm very likely to forget. So by doing it early, as things pop up in my head, I can start to be like, oh yeah, we need that. So I know we're going to make a Yule log. So I know I'm going to need to add like flour, sugar, cocoa powder, etc. to my shopping list. So, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this on film, on camera, because I'm struggling to remember. Ooh. Yeah, so I know I want to make a Christmas cake, so I'll add my Christmas cake ingredients on there. I need to work out if I'm going to make... I will probably make some cookies at some point, so I need to add these to my list. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do this like off camera because I'm like struggling to think. But basically, guys, this is what I do. So yeah, I break it down and then have this. And then every time I do my week's shopping, I'll like see if there's anything off here that I can buy. I might even colour code it. So... have I got any highlighters up here? Let's see. I didn't think about this. It's just come to me, this idea. I could just make like a key, or even use these actually. I might do that, but I can't find a highlighter, and I know I've got loads, but can I find them when I want to? Why is that? Okay, a yellow. So I'll use yellow. So I know that cranberry sauce, I could buy that in advance, and gravy, I could buy that in advance, stuffing, like all these things that I know that I could buy in advance. I could, you could colour code them so that I can easily see that, and then once I've bought them I can just put a cross through that or tick that off. So I could colour code. You could do sort of like, there's plenty of room, so you've got like width here, so you could do like I don't know, like you could colour code things you could buy in advance, and then you could do like another column or here, or highlight through. You could do like what you need for Christmas Day, what you need for baking in advance, that kind of thing. So you could kind of break it down even more so that you know you've bought your Christmas Day food. That's sort of important to you. And what I tend to do is I tend to buy all the things that like I know we're going to need first, and then I'll think about buying the luxury items. Like any fizzy pop, any alcohol, any like boxes of sweets, things like that. I sort of see those as the more luxury items. So yeah, I'll always kind of like add those on later. But yeah, I hope that's kind of insightful as to how I plan our food and all that kind of stuff. No doubt there'll be more videos to come as the months unfold, guys. I just kind of keep thinking about roast dinner now. Bye, guys.